Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny and welcome back to One Year 365. Today is 1st of May and it means today is a May Day or I guess Labor Day. And apparently Labor Day is an international thing. It's a global thing that that is always commemorated or as a holiday as well, annual holiday, and pretty much in not every country in the world, only few that do not actually make this into celebration or a holiday or some things. And yeah, I guess today we'll actually learn about Labor Day. Labor Day or Labor Day in the US is an annual holiday to celebrate the achievements of workers. Labor Day has its origins in the labor union movement, specifically the 8-hour day movement, which advocated 8 hours for work, 8 hours for recreation, and 8 hours for rest. Although, in reality, it's not always like that because keep in mind that um, when you work for 8 hours, the an hour before that you have to prepare yourself, you have to go to traffic and stuff like that, or even more than 1 hour actually. In some extreme cases it can be like 4 hours before that. And yeah, and then after you finish work as well, you don't just teleport it to home, right? You have to take transportation as well to go back to your home again. Maybe it will take an hour, and in extreme cases it can be up to 3-4 hours. And yeah, that in itself, I feel like that can be counted as 8 hour work pretty much, because you don't actually do recreation during those times either, right? You also don't rest, obviously, because you don't sleep while commuting, right? Or traveling. I feel like that time is still considered as working time. So yeah, basically speaking, this actually 12-day works. I mean, not 12-day, 12-hour works, and 12 hours for do whatever, or maybe like 8 hours for sleep. And in the end, you only have like what, 4 hours max just for quote unquote recreation, in which I feel like it's like an illusion. It's an illusion for sure. So yeah, but there you go. That's just the reality, I guess. Let's check the map over here. Countries and dependencies colored by observance of International Workers' Day or a different variant of May Day or Labor Day. Red indicates that Labor Day falls or may fall on 1 May or May 1st. Okay, so this is pretty much most of the world, except for Australia. I think this is New Zealand. This one is Japan, I believe, and then this one is Canada, and then there is US over here as well. Oh, okay. Yellow, another public holiday on May 1st or the first Monday in May. Okay, so they have another public holiday in this day as well. And green, which is the countries that I mentioned, no public holiday on 1st of May. Okay, but Labor Day on different date. Oh, okay, so they still do have Labor Day, but it's actually a different date. Interesting. Actually, I have no idea when the date is for America or Australia or Japan, I guess. And gray will be no public holiday on 1st of May and no Labor Day. That is, this one is, I believe, Iceland. Is it Iceland or Greenland? And this one over here, I think this is Egypt. I'm not sure. This one though, I have no idea what this is. Not China for sure. I don't think so. What is that actually? I have no idea. But yeah, I guess those are the locations in which they don't actually celebrate that. I guess there is no public holiday or no Labor Day at all. For most countries, Labor Day is synonymous with or linked with International Workers' Day, which occurs on 1st of May. For other countries, Labor Day is celebrated on a different date. Okay. often one with special significance for the labor movement in that country. Labor Day is a public holiday in many countries, yes, including my country as well. I think that my country acknowledged or make made Labor Day as a public holiday since not too long ago. I believe it's within 10 years, I'm sure about that, or even 15 years. It's a reason pretty much. It's determined as a public holiday. So whatever day it is, 1st of May will always be a day off or a holiday. International Workers' Day, okay. For most countries, Labor Day is synonymous with, okay. Some countries vary the actual date of their celebrations so that the holiday occurs on a Monday close to 1st of May. Ah, that makes sense. Actually, that makes more sense because what happen if it's a Sunday, right? What happen if 1st of May is Sunday? Like, will you go out and, uh, I don't know, like gather mass, I guess, if you want justice and stuff like that. Do you want that to happen on Sunday? I feel like honestly, Monday closest to 1st of May is probably the best time. Also, we know Monday is the first day of a weekday, right? Sunday, Saturday, like there's no work during that time. Mostly for most people anyway. And Monday is like the first day, so having that on Monday is always a great idea in my opinion because it's like fresh week, right? Fresh weekday. So yeah, I feel like Monday is the most suitable time for this. Okay, let's see here. Other dates, okay. Australia, a May Day parade in Brisbane in 2017. When is it? Labor Day in Australia is a public holiday on dates which vary between states and territories. Oh, okay. So the states in Australia they have like different date, which is okay, I guess. Um, it is the first Monday in October, okay, in the Australian Capital Territory, New South Wales, and South Australia. In Victoria and Tasmania, it is the second May in March. Through the latter calls it 8 hours day. Okay, that is actually a very big difference of time, if you ask me. In Western Australia, Labor Day is the first Monday in March. Okay, so it's a March, I guess, not May. In Queensland and the Northern Territory, Labor Day occurs on the first Monday in May, though the latter calls it May Day. Okay, so they still some part actually, the day actually occurs on first Monday in May, which is interesting. It is on the fourth Monday of March in the territory of Christmas Island. Okay. The first march of an 8-hour day by the labor movement occurred in Melbourne on 21st of April 1856. On this day, stonemasons and building workers on building sites around Melbourne stopped work and marched from the University of Melbourne to Parliament House to achieve an 8-hour day. Their direct action protest was a success, and they are noted as being among the first organized workers in the world to achieve an 8-hour day with no loss of pay. Bangladesh, okay, this is in Bangladesh, in Bahamas, okay. Let's take a look at the time. Bangladesh, April 24th, okay, Labor Safety Day, okay. In memory of the victims of the Rana Plaza building collapse, okay, so it's basically based on tragedy that happened in the past. In Bahamas, the first Friday in June in order to create a long weekend for workers, okay. Oh, I see. So it's Friday, so that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that becomes a long weekend. That is actually smart as well. Yeah, let's see here. Canada, okay. Canada, first Monday in September. Okay, so September, I guess, since 1894. However, the origins of Labor Day can be traced back to numerous local demonstrations and celebrations in earlier decades. Okay, okay, so it's first of September. Ten years later, a youth labor celebration in Toronto attracted the attention of the American labor leader Peter J. McGuire. So that's July 22nd. But still, I feel like it's still in Monday, first Monday in September. Okay. China, okay. Oh, China actually is different. May 1st is a in the People's Republic of China. It was a 3 day holiday until 2008, but was only 1 day between 2008 and 2019, and was restored to 3 days after 2019. However, the actual time off is often longer than the time off in the regulations, and the extra time off is usually supplemented by another 2 weekends. But since the extra time is not under an official holiday, the extra days must be made up by working on the preceding or following weekend. Ah, I see. So, it's pretty much if you want extra time, you have to have extra job as well, extra hour, either before that or prior to the day or after that, basically. Okay. That is interesting. Hong Kong, SAR, okay. 1st of May is known as Labor Day and has been considered a public holiday since 1999. Okay, Jamaica, May 24th in Jamaica. Okay, Japan, Labor Day is officially conflated with Thanksgiving on November 23rd as Labor Thanksgiving Day. Oh, that's actually interesting, but it's that unfortunate though, because you can have two holiday here, Thanksgiving and Labor Day, but they merged the day and they have one public holiday which is this day, which is okay, I guess. Um, Maybe there is some reasons there. Why is it this time? I guess it's Labor Thanksgiving. I mean, if you think about it, like people in Japan, like if they're like labor, they really work, really hard, I guess. It says also, Thanksgiving, giving thanks to people that are, like working as a labor pretty much. So, yeah, I mean, in general, like if there's no labor, like the world just won't run, right? I mean, it's been like this since the beginning of time, I guess, the beginning of society. People work, right? Just to move the wheel, I guess. If no one's working, then nothing's produced, and yeah, if nothing's produced, then everyone's need is not covered, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, that's more like a fact. So yeah, so labor, people working, in the middle is always great. You know, working to make products or do something pretty much. That's always great. So yeah, without people like this, like literally the world will not run, the society will not run. Like yeah, like you can get, like maybe you can have car, but if there's no one working to make the car, then like you don't have the car. Or your food, for instance, like the most basic example, like if no one's being a farmer, no one's growing plants, no one's growing crops, no one's producing fertilizers, no one's making clean water or having water system, then like no one's gonna like going anywhere, in my like not again, not in my opinion, it's just pure fact. So yeah, without these people, then the world will be nothing pretty much. So yeah, let's continue. Kazakhstan. Last Sunday in September. That is interesting. In Macau, SAR, public holiday and is officially known as Dia do Trabalhador. Okay, but again, it's not mentioned when. Okay, in New Zealand, it's the fourth Monday in October. Okay, again, like this is very interesting. Like, why are they, designating this date as the date? I have no idea. But if I have to take a guess, I think it has something to do with their cultural stuff, like like we see in Bangladesh, for instance, over here. The reason why it's April 24th, it's also because it's, in memory of the victims of building that collapsed, in the past. So, maybe that's also a reason why a specific date or time is actually, like a picked or designated as that. In Taiwan, 1st of May, okay. Though not everybody gets a day off, students and teachers do not have this day off. Well, that is okay. I wonder why. Um, Maybe they have another day specifically for teachers, probably like Teachers' Day, in which in this day teacher will have a day off. Also students. I'm not sure, but like if I have to take a guess, I think there's already another day for this one. That's why it's not included in this one. So that everyone is the same. In Trinidad and Tobago, every June 19th, okay, in the US, it is first US Labor Day parade in the September 5th, okay. First Monday of September, I see, that is interesting. It is customarily viewed as the end of the summer vacation season. Many schools open for the year on the day after Labor Day, okay. References, there you go. External links, there you go. And that is it for Labor Day. Yeah, like I said, Labor Day, people, doing labor, I feel like it's not, I feel like it's in fact very important in, moving the society, as a whole. Because if no one's being a labor or doing labor, then like literally the society will achieve nothing, and yeah, we will never be able to grow pretty much. So yeah, I feel like minimum wage and stuff like that, that is like issue related towards this kind of topic, but obviously I don't have the proper knowledge for that, and I'm not gonna say anything about that. But I guess I can just say for generic ones is that I guess everyone deserve for justice. If if things price raise, then it makes sense that these people also get a raise as well. So yeah, I feel like most of the time that's what they're protesting or demonstrating about minimum wage. That's like the most common issue pretty much. So yeah, I hope if you are also one of labor person as well, I hope that your the place you're working at or you're working for give you like things that is proper, pretty much like proper payment, proper salary and stuff like that. And yeah, I hope that's what happened. Obviously it's not, hope is not always the case here. In reality that's not always the case, but yeah, I guess in that case what you can do, you can always have like some words to say as well. So yeah, I guess that's it for this one. Happy Labor Day, I guess. If there is something to be happy about, I guess. So yeah. What I can say is that I thank you all for doing labor, because again, like without any labor, the world will just stop working pretty much. Like nothing's getting done, nothing's produced, nothing's achieved, and yeah, it'll be bad for society. So yeah. Anyway, I think that'll be for this one. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay so healthy. I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. But until then, see ya.